Hey there, lovely people. Today I am in Character Creator. I am currently playing on the PlayStation on the EU server. And what I'm going to do is create a character who is basically the opposite of everything I would normally choose, because I have a very specific things that I always choose. And every single character of mine ends up looking very similar. Not exactly the same. Colors change based on their power set, but I basically always create the same thing. So this time I'd like to try to create something that's outside of my comfort zone, kind of in preparation for me having to create a villain, because what I want to do is create a pre-existing villain. I have not chosen one yet.
Except that I have chosen it, and you guys have already witnessed that fiasco.
And I want to go outside my comfort zone with it. When I created Raven, it was very comfortable for me. She is very similar to something I would build. There were a couple of things that were outside of what I would normally do. But she was the colors I like. She has a power set that I like. She looks a lot like if I was creating a character for me, they look a lot like her. The only thing I would say that's a very obvious difference is the size of the character. I was going for like teenager, and normally I do an adult. But because contrary to what you may believe, I am actually an adult. But I want to dip my toes in the water, going outside my comfort zone today in preparation for my villain build that I will do at some point. That I'm hoping to choose something very much outside of my comfort zone. So,
She has no idea.
I will stop rambling. Let's begin. And I'm going to customize from scratch. We're not going to pick a preset because I'm trying to just go outside of what I would normally choose. I do want to also meet one other piece of criteria. I want it to be cohesive and make sense. Like, I don't want to pick something that doesn't make sense at all because I will never play it. I don't want to create a character I'm never going to play. I just want to create a character who is not like what I normally do. So I will do my best to make sure everything I choose is outside of my comfort. And I guess let's just start. So I always do a female. So today we are doing a male. I always do athletic. And I just did spry with Raven, so I'm going to go large this time. I always do medium. I have done short. Did I do short on Raven? No, I think I did medium, but spry is quite a small build anyway, so I'm going to go tall. Let's go really opposite. Now, alignment, my preference, if I was just doing a character build from scratch that I would like most, is villain. But I tend to make heroes because there are more people in-game who play hero, and therefore it's easier for me to get into groups to do things because there are more heroes that are doing that than villains. So even though villain is my personal preference, my most common and comfortable thing I do is hero. So I would like to build a villain. And the reason I'm saying that's outside my comfort zone is because I know I will have less opportunity in game with it. So let's do villain. Powerful. Oh, a stance. So we can't do flirty because I always choose that one, even though, oh, the flirty for men is very different from women. I think the women's one looks casual, like I'm just chilling. He looks like he's gone to a dance. Maybe I should choose it. I would never choose something like this. Is this how men flirt? I don't know that it would work on me.
Speak for yourself. Hello, sir.
But let's not go with that. We've got comical. See, the flirty is more comical than the comical. Is it not? Look.
It seems to me that whoever it was who chose the stance for flirty on both the female and male has no idea of what flirting looks like. Or I have no idea of what flirting looks like.
This one looks more like he's just chilling. The foot is a little weird sticking up, but honestly. Anyway, primal. Crouch down like this. I have this on one character build that I have. It is on my Switch, and she is a cat whose ability is rock. What's the rock one called? Earth. And I just did it because she was a cat, and that seemed more cat-like to me. Serious. Powerful. See, powerful I have done on quite a few. Flirty I have done on the majority of my characters. I have never done comical, and I have never done serious. He looks kind of angry. I would say comical is a little bit closer to casual, so I will go with serious because I tend to make them look more casual, and he does not look casual. He looks like he's about to do something. Break some heads. Alright, mentor. This will be an interesting one because I tend to choose these based on which one I haven't done recently, not really on anything in particular. I think my preference is Joker, just because I like the Joker character, not because the storyline or anything like that in game. So we won't do Joker because that would be my first choice. I'm pretty sure it's the first one I chose for a villain playthrough as well. So it's between Cersei and Lex. I honestly don't know which one to choose here. Let's go with Cersei. Yeah, let's go with Cersei. I think I've done her the least. And there's one part of her storyline that I find irritating, where you transform into a bestiamorph. I mean, it's mildly irritating. Like, I can do it, and it's fine. But I look at it and go, where's my cool character gone? So, let's go with Cersei so that I have that irritating bit of storyline that I don't like. Abilities. Now, this is a tough one. I have Gadget on every console. I have Sorcery on every console. I have Mental on every console and usually multiple. Nature, 1 on every console. Fire, like 3 on every console. Ice, I have on my Switch. Munitions, I have on my Switch. Electricity, every console. Quantum, every console. Earth, Switch only. Celestial, I think every console now that I have created Raven. Light. Just Switch, I think. Rage, every console. Water, every console. Atomic, I think just Switch. Okay, so we've got choices here. I can say that I think the most recent ability I have chosen was Munitions, and I only chose it because it's the only one I didn't have. So it's probably my least played ability. So we could go with that. But if we were going to choose something I don't like to play, we could go with Atomic. I find the loadouts irritating. And I don't mind having loadouts where you have to tap multiple things in particular orders. I mean, that's evident in the fact that I like Celestial, because that is tapping the right orders, put them in the right section. But Atomic, I find irritating.
It's maintaining that quark gluon aura thing. I think that's what I find irritating.
So that's an option. Light, I have a Sinestro, I don't know what that is, Yellow Fear. I have that on my Switch. I have never done green, but he is a villain. So we're going to skip light. We're not doing it. I will say, though, Controller is my least, I wouldn't say least favorite, because I do really like Controller. It's just that I'm not particularly skilled in that area. My best builds are Damage. My second best are all Tank. And my third is all Healer. So Controller is where I am dipping my toes at the moment to try and work out what I'm doing a little bit. So maybe I should keep it a contender, but I feel if I was going to do another light character, I would like it to be a hero. Because I've already done the yellow version, I would like to try the green. Mind you, I think light, there should be multiple versions, because there's so many different options there that they just don't use. Alright, Earth I have. See, but I quite like playing Earth. There's another one that's got multiple taps in different sections and you want to put the right loadouts in order. I'm good with that one. So I think it shouldn't be that. All these top ones I have. Alright. And then, yeah, this one. So it's between Munitions and Atomic. So we could go Munitions because it's... Oh, I scrolled far too high. We could go Munitions because it is my least experienced power set. Or we could go Atomic because it is my least favorite power set that I've played through quite a lot. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do the Atomic. Because I think picking Munitions would be like, oh, well, I can learn it as I go with you guys. And not, I don't like this and I want to go outside my comfort zone. So this makes me more uncomfortable. So we're going Atomic. Okay, weapons. If I have the shield unlocked, it's got to be the shield. I hate the shield. Hate it. It's the worst. Why did I unlock it? I should never have unlocked it on here. Now I have no choice but to choose the shield. It's a stupid shield. Hate brawling. Dual pistol is fine. Fine. Staff is slow. So this is my options, but I think we all know where we're going. Brawling I find slow and a little bit cumbersome, and I also don't like that I can't choose a style really for it. It's like gluing things around your hands. It's a little bit boring for me and a bit slow. Staff is the other one I'm not a huge fan of, but I do have it on characters. Like my sorcery characters, oftentimes they're going to have a staff because it goes with the way I've designed them. But this is what I hate, so this is what we're choosing. I don't think I have a single character with shield. I think I had it, and I changed it because I hated it so much, and that was back on my Switch. So, we're going with that, and now I'm sad. But I will say, I have created quite the attractive man. Alright, costume. Skin. Okay, he's so tall, his face is hiding behind the text. Alright, skin. We still can't see his face. Alright, let's go with a skin I've never chosen before, I think. So human 1, 2, and 3, I have done all of those. Glowing I have done. Lava I have done. Rock I have done. Plant I do quite a bit. Crystalline, never done this one. Never done this one. So crystalline and chrome. Robot, I think I have that on one of them. No, okay, so robot I do not have. Cyborg, this one I have. Undead, I don't think I have. I've got I've got Mummy. This is the one I have, but I have it on a female, so it looks quite a bit different than that. So Undead could be an option. He's looking not very nice. Undead, Crystalline, and Chrome are my 3 at the moment. Demonic, I have this on one. Oh, I don't have Reptile. I don't have Leopard. Oh, I might have Leopard. It could have been what I chose over Tiger. Look, I have a cat one. I'm just going to go past the cat ones because there are ones here that I clearly don't have, and these ones are very similar to each other. So we won't get leopard, we won't get tiger, and we won't get lion. Fox I do not have. Oh, your face is odd. I can't see it very well because he's hiding, but it's an interesting face. Wolf I don't have. Barbarian I do. Tattooed I do. Angry I have not used, but I feel like that's just taking one of the original skins and chucking an expression on. I don't feel like that's very creative a choice. Like the cheerful as well. He just, same face, same skin, but looks happier. Wise. I think that's the forehead protrudes further and like the brows become quite arched. He looks a little like Spock, except he's way too built to be Spock. And useful. Yeah, see, I feel like these ones are a little bit of a cop-out, really. If I choose one of these, it's because I like the original skin and I'm just trying to choose an expression to get away with it. Let's not get away with anything. Don't let me get away with things, okay? So, we have choices. Choices are Crystalline, Chrome, Undead, Reptile, and Fox or Wolf, which I feel are very similar. What is my least comfortable? Well, I've done a cat one, so I feel like maybe these ones are a little bit similar to that. Like, they're kind of cute. let's eliminate those, all right? Oh, we got Reptile. This is not cute. Kind of reminds me of Killer Croc, though. And Undead. I mean, who could say no to that face? You wouldn't want him to try to kiss anybody. He's gonna bite your face off. All right. Don't ask me where my mind went. Just don't ask. Crystalline or Chrome are the other two. See, I feel like they're a little safe as well. Like, I just go in and I pick a color that I like and I'd be happy. So let's pick something that I think it's going to be the Reptile, to be honest. What was the other? Did I have another one? Or Wolf? No. See, I eliminated those. Oh, Undead. So it's between Undead and Reptile. I think, look, with the Undead, I quite like this. So, I don't really like this. But look, it's just funny. And I would have his chest, like, I play female characters, so my chest is covered. But I could have his chest bare. We could see the stitches. It'll be creepy. Get some Halloween wings on him? Oh, no, see, but I can't do that. Halloween wings is... No, we can't do Undead. We can't. I'm going to enjoy it too much. Right, Reptile. Outside comfort zone. Not happy. This is something I have never chosen, would never choose. I wish it had, like, a lizard face. I'm just going to get out a suckable lolly because... Or candy for all those from the US. Because if I don't suck on something, it's trapped in there. It does not want to come out. It doesn't want to be sucked on. Pretend I said nothing. If I don't suck on something, I'm just going to keep coughing. Not that you've heard it, but it has happened quite a bit. So I apologize because this might make me sound a little bit different because I have something in my mouth while I'm speaking. All right. Well, that was a horrible experience. Let's move on to the next horrible experience. Hair. All right. I have never made a male. I don't know what hair options you have, so let's start at the top, shall we? This is a long list. Oh, because we get beards. I've never had to choose something with a beard potential before. Mind you, I love beards. Maybe I shouldn't pick a beard. Trying to pick things I don't like. Beards are awesome. All right. Afro. I mean, I've never chosen afro, but I've also never had the male option. What if there's something that would go well with the scales? Because I do want him to still make sense as a character. I don't want it to be too wacko that I look at it and go, I'm never going to touch this character. I want it to be playable. So, let's keep moving. That's probably what I would choose, so we won't go that. Bald is awesome. But I will say, it's the opposite of anything I've ever done before. I always choose the longest hair or something very similar to my hair. That's not like my hair at all. This would technically not be an incorrect choice. Alright, fine. Oh, brushed. I feel like that looks terrible with the skin. It looks like it doesn't make sense to me. Oh, yeah, we could do buzzed. Never done buzzed before. Oh, cornrows look good on him. I don't know, what do you think? It kind of goes with the whole, he's all textured, his hair is all textured and pulled back into... I mean, I like it. The beards look a little odd on him because I see the scales and I would anticipate that hair wouldn't grow from there. So, I don't mind that either. That kind of goes with him too. I feel like I'm not going to do a beard. I love beards for one, so not getting a beard would be the opposite of what I would choose if I was making a male. But I also wouldn't have this skin, which is the main reason I'm saying we probably won't have a beard, is because I don't associate scales with growing hair. So I will not put a beard on him. But we're going to put something on his head, which might end up being bald, which is technically a thing. I won't go bald. I feel like that's cheating a little. It's what I would choose. Flat top. I don't know. I think it's a little bit too uniform. I don't think my character is going to be very neat.
I think arguments could be made either way on that one.
A bit messy would be good. No. Terrible. Oh, no, no. The fringe? No. Looks wrong. Oh, that moustache, though. Ooh. I would choose this. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. This character creation video is going to take longer than a normal episode. I love the long. We can't choose that. I like it too much. Ooh. Ah, metal head. Non-hair, but it's on his head. Right? Because scales don't grow hair. This is not bald, so it's not something I would naturally choose. This is interesting. I might keep this in mind. I wish the stripe wasn't red. Hopefully I can change that to the green. So it looks like those spikes are actually coming from his skull. Mohawk. See, now that looks boring after the last one. So does that. Pomp? What is a pomp? Is that something to do with how it's sticking up? Oh, the shorter afro looks... That suits him a little bit more. I don't mind that one. No. All these, like, slicked kind of loose, straight hair styles look like they don't make sense for his skin. I mean, none of the hair really makes sense for scales, but those even less so. Is it a ponytail? What is it? Slicked back. Oh, no, slicked back. Oh, it's not too bad. It made me think he had a little ponytail going on at the back, and I was going to be like... But we're not going to do that. Get rid of all the facial hair ones. At least by eliminating the facial hair options, this is a much easier choice. We only have to go with the hairstyle. I quite like that mohawk, but, I mean, the metal one is way better for his skin. He looks so sad. I wish he was smiling. Now I'm like, maybe I should have chosen the, happy skin. But then we wouldn't have the hair issue because he wouldn't have scales anymore. Spiky. Oh, that's the first kind of straight one that I haven't minded so much. I don't mind that one. I mind that. No. No. Oh, I have never seen that. I don't think I've seen it in game either. Is it new? Or have I just not paid attention? I mean, it's quite likely I haven't paid attention. Play more for watching what I'm doing in game than observing other people's appearances. Every now and then someone has a really cool build though that I'm like, let's just stop for a second and admire it. That says tight perm, right? This also says tight perm, but I see nothing on his head. Is my game broken? So, our choices are, I think, oh, way too far. That scrolled up much faster than I was expecting it to. Metalhead, which kind of looks cool and makes sense with his skin. Then I think it was cornrows or dreads. Dreads was next. Dreadlocks. This one here. I feel like that's cheating a little bit because it's long. Oh, it clips through his back. In the character creation screen, before I've put some random piece of armor on, it's already clipping through his back. Why? Because he's so muscly. That's why. I choose long hair on all my female characters, so I feel like I maybe shouldn't choose this one. And then we've got cornrows. I love this one. That suits him so much. So cornrows or metalhead. I feel like I might go with the cornrows because I think the metalhead is going to restrict me a little bit with my clothing style because he has to still make sense. Cornrows can go with anything. Metalhead gear, I mean, can't go with some things. It would look ridiculous. So we're going to do the cornrows. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do head and face last so that I can make sure what I choose for him suits his face and his hairstyle. Because even though I'm playing a character that is built outside my comfort zone, most likely as I use him in game, he will have nothing on his head or face because it's my preference. And I want to enjoy playing with him. I'm not trying to build something random here that I hate. It has to be against my natural instinct and what I'm comfortable with, but it has to make sense so that I don't look at him and go, no. Alright, so let's start with my favorite category, emblems. Stupid thing is here, I could choose anything and it would be outside of what I normally choose, except for the royal wings and the butterfly, because I've used that on my plant one before. Oh, and the R, which I've just recently used on Raven, who incidentally has had her emblem changed, because I think I got the bird one, because it looked the most like the Raven emblem that I have seen online. But I think on my Switch I have the Raven pixel emblem, and then enhanced, and this little face like opens up and does a weird thing, which doesn't seem accurate to the character at all, but it's kind of funny, so I don't know why I went off on that tangent.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think we're just tangent prone.
So, alright. Atomic, something that goes with atomic. We've got an atom. Makes sense, right? We'll go with the atom, or should I scroll through and try and find something? Like, all of them I don't use. I feel like that was actually the easiest choice because I use barely any emblems. And I like them so much. Alright. Let's go to chest. Now this should be quite different because I've never dressed a male either, so I assume some of these will be different from what I'm used to seeing. That's kind of nice. I don't mind that. I also would never have used ancient accents in line. I don't like that one as much. I feel like there's too much texture up here. Arcane! It has glowing parts. I quite like the arcane on you. I don't think it makes sense with your skin, though. What makes sense with reptile skin? These are the questions we need to answer, people. Battle Mage. See, now that I think would go with the reptile skin. But I use Battle Mage all the time, so no. I don't use this, Chevron. I think I'd like to see his hands. He's got that awesome skin. I'm saying awesome, but man, does that taste bitter coming out of my mouth. He's got the skin. I would like to see it on his hands. So let's not pick anything that has hand coverage and see if we can get something with a shorter sleeve. So that eliminates a whole bunch. That's smart. And also, I tend to use things that go really long lengths. So doing something a bit shorter is outside of what I normally do. There we go, shorter sleeves. I would never choose this. High velocity slimline. I don't think this is an option for the females. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or don't correct me. Just let me live in my delusions. Sometimes it's nice there.
It is always nice there.
Ice. No. No. All of these are covering the hands. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mystic. Very shiny. Oh, here we go. Hands are free. New Genesis. This you can get New Genesis for females, but this is not what it looks like, of course. Don't mind that. No. Oh, there we go. Shorter sleeves. Kind of like seeing his arms, I must say. Maybe I should have a shorter sleeve as well, not just up, down to the wrist. Alright, no. Oh, actually, the scales on that make it seem like he's got something that goes over the top of actual scale that's underneath. This I don't mind, and this has hand coverage, but it's not bothering me. Is this new? I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never played a male character. The options are different. No. No. These are all a little boring. Battle harness. This is different on women as well. We have like a tank top going on. This is alright, but you can't see the emblem anymore. I'm so upset about that. Oh, a business suit. I would never choose a business suit.
What? We would never have guessed that, not with your continuous wearing of hoodies.
But also, would a reptile wear a business suit? No.
How would you know? He could have a very important business meeting to attend.
Biker! I like the biker stuff. We have to skip it because I would choose it. Look! He looks so good! But no. I love it too much. No, I feel like that just looks messy. Oh, formal. There's 2 different suit jackets. Cool. Oh, that is weird. I was not expecting that. The neck piece, though, I find odd. He's not a dog. Oh, I just realized why there's a neck piece. I know things. Yeah, we're not getting that one. I mean, I don't mind that either. And you can see his hands. Boring. What's that? Stylish streetwear jacket combo. This I don't mind either, but he looks a little casual. I quite like casual, but he doesn't look like a casual person to me. He's standing like this. So no. Tank top? I mean, I like that we can see the skin, but it's a little boring. Trench coat? Oh, I like the coat. I mean, is anybody surprised I choose a coat on all of them? Laughing Knight or Bat Metal, I think it's called, or the Surgeon one. Dark Raven. Love all the coats, so we can't choose a coat.
Yeah, you say that now.
T-shirt is boring. Urban Slick. Oh, that is so different from the female Urban Slick. I wear the Urban Slick on like half my characters to start with. That is very different. Even the vibe is different. Alright, well, I mean, we could do the battle harness. It's very, very outside of anything I would normally choose. And we get to see the scales, which I quite like. Or we can do strap scales, where you have the scale pattern all the way through it. I kind of like this one for him. I mean, it's not... I would like to see the hands, but I feel like this suits the character more. I mean, look, you can see all the detail that would match his skin underneath. Let's go with that one. It's also something I would never choose. I'm not a big fan of these buckle things coming across his stomach. But we'll go with this. Alright, back. We can't do wings. Can't do wings. We all know I would choose wings. Oh, that's weird with the 2 colors at the front. Ooh. Embellished. Full. I'm going to be careful about picking ones of these alike. Because I do like some of the capes. See, I find these short ones really stupid. Why are they so short? Do people use these? What are they used for? I don't like them.
Yeah, me either. Let's abolish the mini capes. That's what it looks like. It looks like an adult grabbed their kid's dress-up costume and stole the cape from it. That's what it looks like to me.
That one's not too bad, I guess. I don't know. Is there something other than capes and wings we can choose? See, this is new, apparently. I don't mind that. Tattered, that is not new, and I love it, so we can't get it. Backpack, there we go. Something that is not wings or a cape. I mean, it has to not be wings. It can be a cape, as long as it's something that's outside what I normally would choose. I have never chosen a backpack either, so I feel like we could go with that. It seems a little young. Oh, there's another one. Classic parliamentary. That doesn't seem quite as young. Maybe that one's a better choice. Quiver. I mean, that makes no sense at all with a shield as a weapon. Oh, look how big they are on the male characters. They're so beautiful. Why aren't they like that on the female characters? We have little tiny wings that couldn't lift us to save our lives. But his wings are awesome. And I can't even use them. Oh, those are pathetic, though. What's with the difference, people? This goes down to his ankles, and this one's like, let's stop right at his ass. No. They're a little better than the demonic, but still kind of lame. This is good, the bird wings. Why are the other two kind of lame? Alright. What did we do? There was only one thing, right? Classic parliamentary on the back. I guess that's what we go with, which is... I've never ever put a backpack on like that before. Oh, no. I've put a backpack, the cat one, that I can't remember what it's from. Because it's adorable. Alright, done. Hands. We can't do biker. We could do bandit. I actually have a lot of options here because biker is basically what I use on all of them, or formal. So, those two are the two that are eliminated. Everything else is basically up for grabs. Cuffed, edged, finned. I feel like these ones, the ones with one solid color all the way, are a little boring and don't go with his top half. So we need to pick some, see how that breaks the color up. We need to do something with a trim around his wrist, I think. Or around his forearm. Luna? No, that doesn't suit what he's wearing. Oh! I mean, they don't have that for the girls. Why no this? I mean, I'm not that upset about it because the Apocalyptian Amazon ones, I think it's called. Apocalyptian something, anyway. Has one sleeve with spikes going all the way around and one that's, like, different. And I enjoy the asymmetry of that. And I like the spikes, so I'm not that upset. But, I mean, this is in Create a Character at the start of the game. If I had nothing else, I can get this. The Apocalyptian one is not the case. You have to actually put effort into getting that one. This covers up a lot of the scale, but I feel like there's a lot still visible. Let's keep this in mind. So I don't know if picking this one would be cheating. But it looks good. Parliamentary. Does anybody else think they look like clown gloves? Just me. Okay. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. That's kind of techie and he's kind of not techie. No. The circle thing looks mystical. He's not really mystical. Oh, and that's it. Wow, that seems like a lot less than I thought there was going to be. Did I go downwards and miss some above? No, I didn't. Wow, is the female list for gloves longer than the male list? Because that seems really short. Well, my two options would be edge trim, so this one, or metal head. Come on! Let me have this one!
You made the rules, and you know if you had ever made a male character before, that is the gloves that you would choose for him, and probably every male character that you would ever create if you got to choose.
I'm cheating, aren't I? It's not outside my comfort zone. I'm enjoying it too much. Let's go with the edged trim, right? We can still see the scale this way. I like these as well. It works for him. All right, cool, cool. Oh, whoops, I went too far back. Laura! Waist. No death's head. Can't do this one. Let's go. Well, I think there are less belt options for the men as well. I'm probably wrong about that. All right, chevron seems a bit too tech. Clasped? I mean, that makes sense. Biker has a skull head. That's too close to Death's head. Can't do it. Interlocking? Oh, that one kind of makes sense with what he's wearing, doesn't it? Metal head? No, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. I think it's the shininess of them. They stand out a little too much compared to his chest. Don't mind that one either. What's that parliamentary? Oh, I feel like this guy's getting a lot of parliamentary treatment. He's got the back piece, he's got the waist piece, and there were other pieces that I liked that were parliamentary, right? Maybe? Riveted. That's kind of funny that that's what it's called. That one, I guess, kind of works also. Simple utility also works. Square buckle, a little bit boring. Street. I don't mind that one either. Sun clasp, no, that looks wrong. Techno also looks wrong. I think it's the circle on those. It doesn't go with all the square shapes that he's got going on. So, what was the first one with pouches? Interlocking, maybe? Yeah, this one. I feel like this one suits him the most. What do you reckon? Shout it out. I'm going to go with this one. I think it matches his top half the most. Why does it scroll to the top of the list? Why can't it just stay where I was? Now I have to remember where I'm up to. That's too much effort.
Yeah, and it messed it up for us, so we completely forgot to get a movement type.
Legs. Can we find out if they have that scale? I forgot what it was called now. Something scale. All right. We'll go through from the start of the list, find out what suits him, and hopefully there's one that matches the top half, because that would be my preference. So let's go. We are not doing briefs. We don't run around in our underpants, people. That's kind of boring. I don't like the wrap pieces. I don't know what to call that. It looks like extra bandage that's underneath. I don't like that texture. Arcane is cool. Doesn't go with what you're wearing. No, also doesn't really go. Love those. So good, but no. 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 Weird. How come they have a boot shape on the bottom? Do we not need boots? No, we don't need electric. We don't need flame. Flexi suit. No. High velocity. No, none of these look right, do they? I hope there's one that goes with it, because this is backfiring quite a bit. That looks odd. Like his whole crotch area got soaked. No, metal panel, no. No, that doesn't look right. Let's move on from that one. Oh no, these are all not right. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's probably what I'll go with. That's the only one so far that has actually looked like it goes with what he's wearing. I think because of the material texture, this seems to have a glowiness or a metallicness to it that the other ones don't, and so the contrast is quite noticeable between the top half and the bottom half and makes me not think it works for him. So most likely this, but we'll check the others just in case. See what I mean? See, okay, that one doesn't look like it has quite the same texture to it, but it could be the color. This one has that texture that I'm talking about, the glowiness. That could actually work. Matches the chest section. When you go back up here, it doesn't look like it has the same sort of glow. I don't know what else to call it, guys, but that's what I'm going with. No. Business pants? Yeah. Cargo? A little bit too cash. Classic biker? I mean, no. What's up with the chaps? Do bikers wear chaps? I have never seen a biker wear chaps, but I am in Australia. Maybe it is not a thing here. I don't know. Classic parliamentary. Don't mind that. The kneecaps are a little odd to me, but the rest is alright. Formal look exactly the same as business. Okay, does anybody see a difference? What are they doing? They're lying. They're just trying to fool us. Jeans. Ah, cool jeans, but no. It doesn't go with what he's wearing. Metalhead. What is with all the straps? I don't want to know. I'm happy in my ignorance. Oh! No! Street. No, too baggy. Stylish. Are they stylish? What makes something stylish? And urban slick. Okay, look, the only one I really like on this is that strap scales, because it matches and seems consistent. I also like that it goes with what we know his skin texture is underneath. So we're going to go with this. I've never seen this one before. Is it a female option? I don't think it is. Feet. Let's do it. Biker? No. No. business. I mean, he's standing like he's ready for business, but I don't think so. Casual schoolyard, no. Chevron, no. Oh, that's not too bad. The bandit. Oh no, too techie. Eh, eh. Don't mind that. Healed. How many times I gotta tell you? You don't fight crime wearing heels. It is not safe. I say that, but I never put heels on my character to start with. Then when I get in game and there's a style like Dark Raven, those boots go up to your thigh and they've got like this gorgeous pattern. And when they're enhanced, they kind of glow. Why would I not choose those? Just because of a heel. You can just pretend there's no heel, but I still stand by it. You don't fight crime in heels. It is an unsafe thing to do unless you have a blade hidden in that heel. Even then, that's less safe. No heels. Ridiculous. No. No. Sneakers! Perfect. I would choose sneakers. If I wasn't choosing a pair of boots, I would choose sneakers, so no. 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 They have a lot of sneakers for men on this one. Tall, clean trim. I like those. I feel like if I adjusted the colors, they would go with the gloves. Oh, no, not the Luna. Tall trim, no. The knee-high ones look weird. That looks weird. It's covering up too much of the scale. Oh, these I don't mind trim cuffed. Think about those. And Urban Slick is the last one. Oh, the Urban Slick on men is weird by comparison. I use Urban Slick on every female character I make. They look nothing like this, and this is something I would never choose. Man, you guys, the male characters miss out on some cool boots. Alright, well, I think it was like a trim. Wait, tall, clean trim? No. 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 Yes! Trim cuff. Done. Is that the last of them? Alright, so now we go to the head. I'm probably going to take this off in-game, but we're going to pick something anyway. Why? Because we have to. Alright, what do we like? Wait, is there a scaled one? Oh no. I understand if you're a superhero or a supervillain and you're trying to maintain your anonymity by changing your appearance to the point where no one can recognize you. I get it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I'd be a terrible supervillain or superhero. I don't like any of these, in case people are wondering. I always do a hood from here. But I'm not sure that I should do that because I always get a hood. So we have to avoid the hood. So I have to find something else that works. Hoping there's like sunglasses or something that works. I feel like he'd wear sunglasses. Oh, that looks insane because of his hair. No, that's terrible. No, all of these ruin his hairstyle. No. Can't use any of the domino ones. No, no. What? No! Why are they so... Why do people like these? Because your builds are better than mine, that's why. You have a better character to put it on. These are alright. I don't think they really go, but I prefer them over the mask. At least they're offering some form of protection. Parliament, I have to admit, I kind of like that one. Don't know that it goes exactly, but... No. Oh, no. Formal! Love the top hat. I could have used a top hat in one of my videos. Had to go with a beanie. No. 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 No hoods. I don't like any of these guys. This is not going well. I love that hood. Can't use the hood. Ooh. It ruins your hair. No. Speedster? Oh, that one I don't mind. I wish it connected at the neck of his clothing, though. It seems a little loose. No. What was that called? Speedster. I gotta keep that one in mind. Thug. You know what? That is the first mask that I don't mind. I'm kind of okay with this one. Alright, we've got visor. No. Welder. No. Okay, so we have two options here. And we can choose anything we like besides the hoods because I never use this stuff. We have Thug and we have Speedster. I like Speedster better in that it has the same sort of sheen to the texture of the material. And I can see his face, which I quite like. But I like Thug because it goes all the way down his neck, like it's covering properly, and I feel it maintains his anonymity, but the texture isn't quite right. So, I mean, I would probably take it off in game anyway to play. I think I'm going to go with Speedster because I feel the texture is better. Also, out of the two, it's probably something I would not have chosen normally, so. Face is next. What do we got? Technician. No. Huh. Bug goggles. They just look like the lenses of sunglasses with no frame. Business. Aww. Why did that suddenly make him adorable? Hello? Oh, they're awesome. Do they look okay with the fit? Yes. I mean, that was pretty good. Let's keep the classic biker in mind. MSFC, this is what I always choose, so we can't choose this one. Even though I love it. Goggles, I don't know, I feel like they're a little too tech forward. Eye patch. I'm just not going to say a thing. And we're going to keep that one in mind. Freaky clown. Gas mask. Goggles. Looks a little too much down this way. There are too many options. I realized I was just complaining about not enough options for the gloves, but here we go. Incursion, don't like. No. I mean, one of the things that I liked about the headpiece that I chose is that we could see his face. I don't want to cover everything up with some of those. The monocle clips inside of his brow. I mean, this is the create a character at the start thing. Why on earth is that not correct? It's clipping. It's terrible. Oh, no, I don't like these on him. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about those face masks. I'm not a fan of them on him. They don't seem to suit. See, they don't look right. It's probably just me. But I mean, I'm the one who has to play him. So, alright, so what was it? I say remember and then do I remember? Biker something. Classic biker. Oh, that's why, because they changed it. Used to just be biker. Classic biker. Oh, look at him. He looks like RoboCop. I just made Reptilian RoboCop. I'm okay with this. Alright, let's do color. Skin. Oh! I could change his skin. I feel like that's too much. I need to do that on sliders. I kind of want to make him a brownier color. Okay, hair. We can't even see. Okay, we're going to take off his headpiece and hopefully remember it, Speedster. And we're going to take off his face piece. Okay, then we'll customize our colors and then we'll come back and put those back on. Skin. I kind of want to go with brown. It's very frustrating that he is like hiding behind the text. How do I... There's no way to move him, is there? There isn't. I'd have to adjust his height and then change his height back in order for this to work. So, that is frustrating. This seems like it's poorly designed. Oh. I can't see it well enough, but I'm going to go with this brown. Then go to hair and see if we can see. It's a little dark, isn't it? Let's go back. Sorry, skin. Try the lighter one. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sorry, I'm sucking on another lolly. Hair, I want to be brown or green. Something that looks like it would grow from here. Yeah, see, this is good. Is that the color it originally was? I think I just changed the color to the color it was. But I'm okay with that. Alright, eyes. What kind of eyes should I give you, sir? I always do blue or purple for mental sometimes. So I'm thinking I'll go... I think green doesn't really stand out on green, does it? What about red? Red seems evil. He is a villain. Red. Alright. Makeup. Oh, at least this time the makeup is for a skin color change. That's too... No. I think I'm not going to adjust it because I don't know what color is naturally on him. But I think it looks right. I don't want to mess with it except maybe when I have sliders available, because I feel like I'm just going to destroy his awesome look. All right, suit palette. I tend to pick the same colors for this most of the time, which is black, dark purple, light purple, or sometimes black, dark purple, and a blue or a pink. Occasionally I'll do black and red. But I don't know that I want to eliminate black as an option completely, because he is a villain, and I feel like black and villains kind of go together. But let's have a look at what we've got. I do want to get rid of that bright red. I feel like he would be more camouflagey. So let's try and go into some browns and greens. Oh, that's the metallic part. The metallic part, I'm wondering if I should have like a grey. Let's try that. And then chuck a green in here. Okay, and then this would be the straps, right? We can do a dark brown. I don't know, what do you think? That has not put black in. It's made that buckle on his chest, the silver, as well as, silver, grey, as well as the scale part, which I think I like that being that grey colour. The belt, the colours are in the wrong area, but I'll just have to adjust which swatches where when we get in-game. Or, I mean, when I get in-game, I might be able to unlock a whole bunch of content and we can do this all over again. Yay! I don't know. I think I'm going to go with these colours because without the sliders, this isn't going to work for me. So we'll go with this. Let's find our hood. Speedster. I remembered. There are so many head options, and it's kind of funny because I just don't use them. Speedster. And face, we would like our classic biker sunglasses underneath. Yeah. Yep. I feel like that works for me. He looks like kind of military. Right? Just agree. Okay. A name? I didn't think this far ahead. I can't call him... Like, most of my characters I call shattered something, or broken, or something that means that they are... Something is wrong with them, damaged, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing. What does that say about me? Let's not think about it too hard. But, so does that mean I should name him something a little more cheerful? I mean, he doesn't look cheerful. He looks ready to kick some butts, actually. Would it be weird if I called him Officer Frillneck?
No, Officer Blue Tongue.
Would I play it if I called him that? Maybe not. I'm hoping I have chosen a name that is not already taken. Look at that! First name I chose! I'm amazing at name choosing. Officer Python. I tend to choose names that are quite sad, broken, and I feel like this is not that. And it makes sense because Python is a reptile and he is a reptile. I could have gone with Officer Dragon. Let's just check. Ah! Yes! Damn it, now he needs wings. Who heard of a dragon without wings? Alright. I'm keeping the name. It doesn't sound similar to anything I've named my other characters, and I think it suits him. So let's go into game. Skip the tutorial, please. Let me play this horrible atomic thing.
The center of the multiverse.
Ooh. Earth is the center of everything because we're all just so amazing. Yeah, I just embarrassed myself, which is probably quite common on this channel by now. Everybody is chattering, and for once, we're going to load into one of the nightclubs and not into one of the cop shops. Oh, the music. Oh, look at my character. He looks nothing like what I normally play. I didn't choose his movement.
You can flip completed investigations, briefs, and collections into rewards and raw power. Pretty good deal, right?
I like
There's a reason
Calculator
I'm an
Bot's
information
voice.
broker instead of out there throwing fists.
Hi, Calculator Bot. I can't say that. I'm playing a male character. Yo! Alright. I didn't choose movement, but I'm very happy that it is acrobatics because I often choose super speed. Acrobatics was my original favorite, but I would not have chosen flight for this character because I just chose flight recently for Raven, and also I don't think it would have suited him at all. Can you imagine this guy flying? Not really, so I'm happy with acrobatics having been the thing I didn't choose but accidentally received. Good on it. Alright, calculate a bot. Let's have a
Passable
talk.
work back there. If you need to lie low for a bit, this safe house is just the ticket. Repair your gear, check your mail, chug a soda cola. Just don't wait too long before heading out the door. Brainiac's invasion is occupying the heroes, and who knows when we'll get the opportunity to run rampant again.
True, we want to run rampant. The upsides of being a villain. That's my villain sound. Don't pick on it. It's a perfectly reasonable villain sound and doesn't sound weird at all.
Bounties really pay out, if you can complete them. Don't
I can
make a
complete
mistake of
anything
going
that you
against
throw at
powerful
me.
targets by
Oh, sorry.
yourself.
I can
Unless
complete
you like
anything
being
that you throw at
pounded into
me.
the ground, that is.
I can't say it and then not look like a woman when I do this. Never mind. I'll just go with, I'm awesome. That's the most masculine voice I can do. Is it good? It's pretty good, right? Just say yes. Last one, I think. Gonna collect it, sir. Thank you.
Usually I would ignore
not last
anything
one.
Booster Gold sells, but soda colas are right on the money. Stock up. They're cheap, quick
Oh, I missed the one near
pick-me-ups
mail.
that can really save your bacon.
I would rather have bacon than soda cola.
See a mail
pizza.
notification on your mini-map? Check your mail at mailboxes. Don't
Yes,
get
sir.
scammed by messages from randos, but keep an eye out for messages from famous villains.
See?
They usually contain your share of the cut.
Why am I being warned about scams in my mail if there aren't any? I mean, you play this game, right? Not a single scam. I'm disappointed. I would like some exploding mail, please. Something that warrants this warning that I'm receiving. I am going to quickly redeem the codes. And then you and I will have a look at what we can unlock to improve the appearance of my amazing character. Anyone else think the music in here is way better than the ones at the cop shops? Should be available more often. Alright. Oh, butterfly wings. That would suit him so much. I have Noir Comic Chroma. I mean, I probably shouldn't do it right. It's my favorite and I love it. And the whole point of this is to make him a little bit not what I would choose. And I would totally choose that. Let's lean away from that a little. We're going to have to try to find something that is camouflagey for his chroma. All right. Everything is unlocked. So let's go into not that menu. Let's go into our style menu and undo everything I just did. Alright, so most likely I'm going to want head and face off, so I'm just going to start with that. So we can see his adorable happy face. Alright, how's he looking? It's a little dark in these places. It's hard for me to see. But I am going to actually mute this music because even though I love it, it's a little distracting. So I'm going to mute it so that we can go through the style options without me getting distracted.
Yeah, we all know what that means. No dance breaks.
Okay.
I figure since I'm not creating a pre-existing character right now that I'm trying to match the pieces to, and it's just me going off my own whims, let's speed through this process, shall we?
That looks good on him. He could be a little more cash. I don't know, he's not standing very casually. No, the shoulders. I didn't expect the shoulders to be across like this on this suit of the men. I was expecting it to be up high. I kind of like that. It reminds me of the Kardashians. Let's just not talk about this, okay? When you've got an enhanced version of something, don't ever unlock the non-enhanced version instead. Is it weird that I love that on him? I've put that on a female character before. Excuse me, sir. I wasn't expecting those to look like that on the male. I mean, the whole first style that I put on him definitely was outside my comfort zone. I want to play him. I want to play him. If the engineer boot didn't go all the way up to his knee there, I think I'd like those. They need to cut off with that green ends. Ugh. Sir, you are looking... Alright, so his chest is clearly the wrong colour now. So we want this grey to be this brown. And we want that to be the grey. No, this to be green here. That's the way. I like it. Okay, we're not singing, but I want it. Some NPC keeps walking into my character. I mean, I know I'm irresistible, but do you not have a life? I mean, I know I'm irresistible, but do you not have a life? Seriously, she's stalking me. Oh, I love that. The multiple straps goes with the straps it on his thigh, and he's got a weapon on his hip. Love that. Prepared for anything. I'm kind of liking this more than I like the other one. I need to adjust where his loadouts lie, because I hate that. And he is done. Ugh. Back to that spot. At least that woman is no longer here circling him. You look awesome. All right. Well, I think I will leave it here. We're going to say goodnight to Officer Dragon. Doesn't sound weird at all. And good night, you guys.